What up, y'all? It's your boy, Mask Before the Man. What a name. Um, so I wasn't here for the last couple days. I was kind of on a bender on the cool. I linked up with an old friend of mine. Um, Man, it'd been a while since I saw him. As you guys know, I was evil in the past. I was really bad. But few people are close enough to me to ever be able to confirm or know that type of thing. This guy was somebody I ran with at that point in my life. And I don't know, the way we describe each other is kind of like like a yin and yang situation. Um, we both had wildly different upbringings and wildly different philosophies on life, but we both did largely the same stuff to people. Perhaps he did worse things to himself, and I did worse things to other people. Um, yeah, it's interesting because usually you just tell people the stories of your life, and that kind of paints the picture. But obviously, there's somebody that could corroborate it. So, for example, like he had his girlfriend with him, and she knew a lot about me because of the things that he had told her about me. Because it's interesting, we don't hang out a ton, but when we do hang out, we talk to each other a lot, or we talk to other people we know about each other a lot. Um, so it's interesting. It's interesting to see him. The main difference between the both of us is that I have no guilt or regret about anything. My sociopathic tendencies and my narcissistic tendencies. But he doesn't have that. He is actually extremely guilty and extremely regretful about everything. Um, he thinks in terms of right and wrong, and I think in terms of consequences and repercussions, perhaps. Um, so he's not out of the game, um, and I am. I probably can't ever go back. Truly, I have to live every day like I'm going to live another 100 years because I'm forced to by my self-preservation instinct. It's not should I or should I not. I must. I must do that. On the other hand, he has he might not actually have a self-preservation instinct. He only has what's right or wrong, and that doesn't mean he doesn't mess up all the time. He does a bunch of things that are wrong. He does a bunch of drugs too, and what is he gonna do? You know what I mean? Like he's he's kind of screwed. Um, he's actually it's so interesting because so he was like kind of like homeless with this chick, and so I let him stay at my crib for a couple days. He's one of the few people that maybe I need to see him succeed. I have to see him win because to some extent, like the way he is and the suffering he goes through, he's crazy. The amount of pain he's in, he almost can't function. Like he, he's been done for. He he's just like in terms of trying to do substances, trying to drown out the pain, like even not having all of the things I've done to people, he's done a lot of bad shit, and he just tries to thug it out with that pain in him, all the guilt, regret, and remorse. And on the other hand, like I always think about that, like what would it look like if I could just flip the switch one day? How would I exist? It ain't pretty. It ain't pretty, big dog. It is not good. Um, we were hanging out. We did a lot of drinking. I actually drank so much vodka one night. I actually cried vodka out of my tear ducts. I didn't actually know that was possible, but it hurt a lot. So that is something you can do, and it's just as horrible as it sounds. Um, we went to a trap house. Not a trap house. A house where trapping was happening. Um, yeah, kind of a nightmare blunt rotation. We're sitting there. I don't tap blunts if I don't like know the people personally, just because um, drug addicts are just not what they used to be. They'll like lace up anything just casually, just like on the cool. So it's not something I usually tap. Um, but like, there's a dude in the rotation like angrily advocating for like smoking ice. Um, it was a weird spot. Anyway, that's kind of where I've been. This is a vlog video. Uh, I've also been talking to the chick that ghosted me still. Um, we did not end up hanging out yet. Maybe we won't. I don't know. I'm trying to distance myself a little bit just because I have it too bad for that person. And the other person that I kind of found that I've been hanging out with a little bit, that chick's kind of all in. That chick is really down for me. Um, but I don't know. I've been getting frustrated lately. I've been getting like angry when I'm not working or streaming like I should be because I'm kind of behind on my work because I just hung out with my friends for like 2 days, and it was fun. And it wasn't bad, and we were getting drunk, and it was cool. But it took me out of my routine. It meant that I couldn't work out for a couple days when I planned to. It meant that the foods that I ate were different. It meant that I didn't work as much. It meant that like I didn't do other things, and the things that I didn't do aren't things that I want to do. I don't like eating the same things every day. I don't like working out every day. I don't like doing stuff for my sponsors. I don't like it. I have to do it. I have to do it because it's what pays for my bills. It's what makes all this happen. And I can't enjoy other things. Um, it's horrible. I don't know if I'm getting depressed again. I don't know what's happening. Um, it makes me want to isolate myself again and just stream and play video games. Like, I could just do that and not talk to people. Um, I don't know if maybe I'm feeling overwhelmed by people. I don't know. Maybe it's because I really want to hang out with the chick that ghosted me, and I'm just not getting it. I'm starving for that person's attention. It's horrible that I am because the other person that I'm talking to, the new girl, is really nice and really sweet and likes me a lot, and she's pretty and she's cute and and thoughtful and everything, and I I literally I have no idea what to do. There's so much stuff going on in my head, and I almost just want to drop into what's comfortable. But I also hate what's comfortable. I hate everything. I hate my life, man. It's like everything sucks. Everything when I try to make things not suck, it gets really complicated, and like it's even worse because like I don't even get like this romantic satisfaction, right? Like just the idea that I could get romantic satisfaction from somebody has frankly obsessed me with them, which is embarrassing in itself, especially coming from me. I don't want to call myself like a master manipulator. Maybe that's cringe, but like I've done some horrific stuff in terms of manipulating people, and I don't even know if this chick's doing it on purpose. I don't even think she's running a game like that. Like I'm just cooked. I'm so cooked. Everything is so bad, and it's the worst part is that it's actually not that bad. It's just my tolerance for my life being destroyed is so low. I don't see an end in sight, and that concerns me. Anyway, there's a vlog. That's where I've been. We'll make a couple more videos tonight. Taco Bell shirt representing.